Welcome to Japan and the impressive Suzuka track for today's qualifying session, where we should be underway shortly. Many of the drivers have commented on the challenge posed by the high-speed direction changes around this circuit, but you still need to be quick in a straight line. Is that a fair layman's appraisal?
Drivers are going to need a nicely balanced car to be fast here. They'll need to get the most out of the medium and high-speed corners, which will push them to run more downforce. But in turn, this slows the car down on the straights. It's a tricky balancing act.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Verstappen, Gasly, and a Red Bull. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand-Pri. We're live today from the Mie Prefecture of Japan as we look forward to the Japanese Grand Prix. The 2015 race here was one of only 5 Grand Prix in history to feature no retirements at all. Although with the highly competitive field we have today, I don't expect we'll be repeating that stat anytime soon. 18 corners make up a lap of the incredible figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit, with 10 to the right and 8 to the left, for a distance of 3.6 miles. Average lap speeds around here are fairly quick. If it stays dry, then expect somewhere in the region of 136 miles per hour. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let's start with the new Alfa Romeo driver. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position and a Red Bull alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Vettel, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc and Gasly, Sainz, Giovinazzi, Hülkenberg and Lance Stroll, Bottas, Raikkonen, Lucas Faber and Magnussen. Russell, Ricciardo, Lando Norris. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Sergio Perez. Butler and Alexander Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching. Map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please. No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. Dries seem like the best tyre for now. Our data shows the tyres are okay right now. We anticipate good levels of grip for the next few laps at least. They're on fresh softs. They're in first. They're on fresh softs. As things stand, we'll be leading the championship. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch. VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Release, release. We'll be doing one more stop today. Nice work, you did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
Red Bull pulling out all the stops today. What a great win. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection, a shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team. So, let's review the drivers' standings. Our current championship leader dominated the track, securing a win and further increasing their advantage. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
Let's move on to the constructors. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.